Broker Agent Magazine is here to represent superstar real estate agent for the West Side of Los Angeles, Dana Ehrlich. Destined for greatness, the word serendipity is defined as a natural gift for making useful discoveries by accident. Given the way West Side real estate specialist and top producing agent Dana Ehrlich of Keller Williams Santa Monica office got into the business and the career she has expertly built since that introduction, it would certainly be appropriate for Webster's to run her picture right alongside this definition. I had spent 24 years in sales and technology and then started my own marketing consulting business, she said. I loved marketing and working with people, but my truth was trading hours for dollars just didn't resonate with me. So I went on a soul search, hired a life coach, and spent a year in self-exploration. During this time, I interviewed with a top real estate agent in Beverly Hills who was interested in hiring me as her marketing consultant. And something sparked. It planted a seed, and then soon after that, I was out walking with my dog and a friend, and I saw an open house sign on a property I had been wanting to see. Out of the blue, my friend said, "Why don't you think about getting your real estate license?" And in that moment, it was as if the sky opened and the sea parted, and I knew exactly what I was meant to be doing. That realization was the jumping off point for a whole new purpose for Dana. Yet with her varied experience and multi-tiered expertise, she found she was exceptionally well-versed for her new venture. I feel as if everything I've done in my professional life has been preparation for the perfect career in real estate, she said. Having come from a marketing and entrepreneurial business background, I hit the ground running. While I was in the process of getting my license, I was already building my brand, setting up my database, and figuring out what to do with my marketing. I kicked it into high gear as soon as I had my license in hand. The branding Dana has created for herself, and the marketing she prepares for her clients, is of a high professional nature, above and beyond the real estate norm, thanks to her well-established expertise in this area. It helped her quickly make inroads into one of the business world's most competitive industries. In my former marketing business, I delivered a methodology for small business owners and professionals to build marketing systems that differentiated themselves from their competition, she said. It is a step-by-step marketing program that's systematic, database-driven, and highly effective. It provided me with a process and enabled me to know what marketing systems to put in place for my real estate practice, and I think is a large part of the reason I've been able to build a strong and consistent business. That business building began quickly. Dana was named Rookie of the Year at Keller Williams Hollywood Hills office in her first year, and also earned the company's International Career Launch Award for her production that year. She has since moved offices, but not companies, a testament to her loyalty for the company she loves. I joined Keller Williams Santa Monica office as a core group member when it was opened in June 2005, said Dana, a lifetime resident of the West Side who grew up in Beverly Hills and now makes her home in Santa Monica. Although I had built up a great business at the Sunset office, I chose to start up again. When I first got my license, I interviewed with the top brokers on the West Side, and I chose to join Keller Williams for a number of reasons. It's an entrepreneurial company, which perfectly suits my style. The idea that Keller Williams is a company based on teaching agents how to become great business people instead of running from deal to deal is significant to me. The company also has a solid set of beliefs and puts a high value on integrity. This resonates for me. It should, given the fact that Dana was born into the honesty she abides by today. Ehrlich, her last name, means honest in German, she said. It was something my mother always joked about. When someone told a fib, she'd say, "You aren't allowed to do that, your last name is honest." It's definitely been instilled at me. Alongside that honesty is a tremendous work ethic that has propelled Dana to the top at her office, where she isn't just one of the most respected agents, she's also revered as a leader and motivator on their Agent Leadership Council. We went from a core group of 12 agents to 103 agents in 16 months, she said. I chair the Growth Committee, whose charter is to attract and inspire new agents to join our amazing office. I also train and mentor news agents, which is incredibly rewarding. Dana's familiar with what it takes to get started in real estate and is uniquely capable of aiding new agents in learning the ins and outs of the industry while streamlining their transition into this business. It is fitting, since it was Dana's willingness to reinvent herself in a new career that led her to real estate. I was resigned, the way so many people are, to keep doing what I was doing, even though I was unfulfilled, she said. I wished and dreamed that I could love what I do, but I never really clearly saw the possibility of finding and doing my life's calling until I worked with my life coach. Once everything came into focus, I had to take the leap, and I'm grateful that I wasn't afraid to start over. In 24 years in technology, I helped 7 companies start up, and 3 of 7 ended up getting sold off to bigger companies a few years into the venture, so I moved on to the next entrepreneurial startup. The key for me was having the belief that embarking on a real estate career would lead me into a bigger vision of success. I knew I couldn't go into it saying, well, I think I'll try and we'll see what happens. Dana's confidence has paid off in a career that she loves and a client list that's filled with fortunate buyers and sellers who value and appreciate her long list of skills and strengths. When we decided to sell our home, Dana was the first realtor we called, said clients Sherry Norris and Lorenzo Managgio. During this entire process, Dana kept a level head, positive disposition, and a caring consistency. With the changing real estate market, we needed to make several adjustments to position our home in the best possible light. Dana was tireless in her strategy, her promotion, and the presentation of our home. In the end, we received multiple offers and sold at a price exceeding our expectations. Added client Margot Fireman, Dana had the patience and tenacity to stick with me as I looked over scores of condos and wavered about what area I wanted to live in. With Dana's help, I focused on what was more important to me and located a home I love. I was impressed time and again with her warmth, her personality, her knowledge, and her eagerness to assist. She guided me through the search and the massive amounts of paperwork. She possessed a wealth of knowledge about the contractors and services I would need to make the place my own. Dana is just as pleased as her clients are, as they are with her. She appreciates being able to be a valued resource for them and loves the opportunity to make a real difference in their lives. I really think that like attracts like, and that you tend to get back what you put out, she said. I've been lucky to work with great clients who appreciated my background and my ability to negotiate effectively and leverage my marketing skills. But the other side of the coin is the interpersonal skills Dana has culled through her vast business experience. In the late 80s and early 90s, my sales experience was gained calling on executives of corporations. Corporate account management was all about building strong relationships, she said. It is identical to how I've approached my real estate business. It isn't the transaction that is most important to me, it's the relationship. And when you are more concerned with building relationships with people through the process of finding them what they need, the sales come naturally. That is why referrals from clients, friends, families, and business colleagues and other agents make up my majority of my business. Those referrals are indicative of the unique manner in which Dana goes about learning about her clients and their specific needs for a new home or sales for their existing home. I ask buyers to invite me to their house to see how they live, she said. I consider myself a lifestyle consultant, not a real estate agent. Once I've learned something about them and their motivation for buying or selling a home, I have a much better idea of how to help them. And once she's established how to address her clients' needs, she's off and running, putting together her unique marketing program, finding the right properties, or lining up potential buyers, and problem solving. And all the while she's remembering why she got into this business in the first place and enjoying every minute of the career she calls her life's work. I consider myself very fortunate to have found my calling, she said. After all those years, I have found my passion, and with every client I meet, every transaction I do, and every relationship I build, I am more and more pleased and proud to be a real estate agent. Her career may have happened serendipitously, but clearly Dana's natural gifts are in abundance. If you need to reach Dana Ehrlich, you can call her directly at 310-392-0096 or email her at dana@danaehrlich.com. You can also visit her website at www.danaehrlich.com. Thanks for listening.